It snowed, and it actually stuck. And I don't own a shovel. Some little critter walked through the backyard. Probably a cat. Good morning. So I'm starting a new video today, but it actually starts with stuff from last week, which I was supposed to put in last week's video, but it wouldn't upload and it was giving me a headache, so I just gave up. So it's here now. But in terms of like my actual like journey, my like weight loss, winter arc, building good habits journey, yeah, November wasn't it. It wasn't it. I did not do great, to be honest. However, I will say it did put in perspective the things I really need to work on. So I did write that down. I put it in my phone, which I'm obviously filming on my phone, so I can't look at it. But in terms of the things I need to work on, consistency is always the one thing. Motivation comes and goes, so I know I can't rely on that. So I have to work on like my actual dedication to what I want to work on, like all of my goals. I need to focus on my nutrition. I need to work on my portion control because I feel like I eat relatively well. I just eat a lot of it, which is why I'm not actually losing any weight. I need to work on my fitness. My fitness kind of fell apart in November. I will say I've been pretty sick this month, and I've also just been really tired, just very exhausted to the point where I can barely keep my eyes open. And I know that has to do with me not moving my body, which is kind of a catch-22. It's like I'm tired, so I don't move, but I don't move because I'm tired. So that's something I'm working on. I did go to the gym yesterday, and that felt really good. I was gonna go today. I mean, I still could, but I don't know. Just seeing the snow and the cold doesn't really motivate me to go to the gym. But I do have my upstairs where I have all of my like fitness stuff, so I can always do something up there. I do want to go over what I want to work on in December because today's the last day of November already, which is so crazy. Tomorrow, December 1st. I actually love that the first of the month lands on a Monday. That just feels like a really good restart, a really good fresh start, I should say. So I'm just gonna go over the things that I want to work on for December. So I found these little notebooks that I've had for a long time, and they're essentially like wellness trackers. So this one I got from Five Below a long time ago. I think my first entry was from like 2 years ago. Oh no, it's just from last year. Well, like a year and a half ago. The first entry I have is from February 3rd of 24, and I have not used it that much at all. The last entry I have is from a couple days ago, November 26th of this year. So I'll show what a page looks like. So we have here, it's just tracking basically our intentions for the day, sleep, activity, how many hours we slept, meals, water, what self-care did we do today, what went well today. You can put in like your mood, and then it has a empty space if you want to just put some notes, like a little bit of bullet journaling. And then at the bottom it just says today I'm thankful for. So making sure you have daily gratitude, which is something I always try to keep in mind. Just even the small things, making sure I'm noting what I'm grateful for, even if it's just putting on comfortable socks or just having a blanket, having a car, those kinds of things. So that's this little journal here. So I want to get back to tracking in this. And then I have one that I got. It was a Secret Santa gift from one of my old work friends because we actually had really similar goals. She was a bikini fitness model, so she was super into fitness, and I was just like moderately into fitness, but we both went to the gym, we both ate well, we were just into that kind of thing. So she was my Secret Santa, so it was like the perfect gift. So she got me this. It's another wellness journal, but this one is more detailed than the other one. So this one I definitely want to use more too. I got this, yeah, this one was pretty old. Yeah, I have entries from 2021 in here. So the last entry I have is from the 27th. But let me show you a blank page in here. So this one has also like intentions for the day, habit I'm focusing on, sleep log, a dream log, what you did for fitness, tracking your water, achievements for the day, goals for the day. You can put how you feel, what brought you joy today, what was difficult or stressful, kind things I did for myself, and then a spot for thoughts and reflections. And then each page has a quote. So this one is, what you think you create, what you feel you attract, what you imagine you become. And that's from Buddha. That's what that page looks like. And she got this from Marshall's, which is great because I love shopping at Marshall's. And Marshall's usually has things like this too. So I think you should be able to find something pretty similar. Another thing this journal has that I really like is this habit tracker. So essentially you put in any habits you want to work on, and then you log like the days that you actually did it. And then for me, for December, I put my goal, I want to start habit stacking. And then my intention for that is to focus on 1 to 2 habits a week and then add an additional habit each week. So what I would do, say for example, the first week of December, I'll say I want to work on my water intake. So I'll just focus on my water intake. Of course, I'll still do my other things, but my main focus is my water. The following week, I'm going to do water, and then I'm going to do tracking my food. And then the third week, I'm going to do water, tracking food, fitness. So it's that kind of thing, just building a habit 1 week and then adding one with each week. So that way I'm not overwhelming myself with a bunch of habits to work on in 1 week. So that's what I'm doing. And then I have on here for my habit tracker, oh, it also has a spot for like steps to get to your goals. So mine are intentional tracking, mindfulness, prayer, and daily reminders. I want to start utilizing my phone more. I mean, I have my phone every day. I should put notifications in it like drink water, take your vitamins, track your food, and just putting in those little reminders throughout the day so that I don't forget, because my big thing is that I have so many thoughts going on that I just forget to do things. So putting my reminders in my phone so I can actually work on my goals. So my habits that I want to work on for December are 120 ounces of water a day, 7 to 8 hours of sleep, structured exercise. So that would be like going to the gym or doing a workout routine in my house. So I want to do movement, which is essentially just me moving my body in terms of stretching, do my physical therapy, anything of that nature. So not necessarily doing an exercise program, but if there are days where I just don't feel like exercising, at least making sure that I am moving my body in some way. Take vitamins, and then fruit and veggie intake, because I know, especially this past week, I have not been consuming fruits and vegetables like I'm supposed to, and I know that has to go on with how I'm feeling as well. So that is what this page looks like. Definitely want to work on these to just get myself in better habits. So that is like my overarching goal for the month, is to utilize my journals to help me reach my goals and making this a daily thing. So that'll be another reminder I put on my phone: daily journaling, daily habit tracking. Okay, so other little updates I have. So told you guys I'm working on a blanket. So I finally finished the first row. It's not perfect, but it is the first time I've actually finished a part of a knitting project in a very long time. I think the last time I actually finished a knitting project was back when I was in high school, when I first learned how to knit, which was like 14 years ago. So yeah, pretty good job. There are some spots that I like skipped a stitch, and then this is where I first started knitting. I don't know if you can see, but like, so I first started, I think, with 20, and then somehow I ended up with 21 stitches. So it kind of goes out in a weird way, but then for the rest of the time, it's pretty uniform across the top. And then I also learned how to end a stitch because I didn't actually know how to end my knitting project. So technically my project 14 years ago was done, but I never took it off the knitting needle. So I guess technically it wasn't done, but I did learn how to finish a stitch. Is that what it's called? Or cast off? Oh, that's what it's called. I finally learned how to cast off. So I have this part of my blanket, and like I said, it's just a little lap blanket, nothing huge. So I have that part. I did start the next part of the blanket. I'm not as far as I had planned on getting. Like I said, today's Sunday. I wanted to have at least half of this done by today, but like I said, have been really tired, so I haven't really been focusing on getting this done. But tomorrow is December 1st, Christmas is December 25th, so I need to get a move on. I have blanket project. Hopefully I can get it done in the next 24 days. I'm still trying to do my hour a day and then 2 hours on the weekend. I'll be honest, I haven't really done the 2 hours per weekend day yet, but I have been doing about an hour a day. So I do need to probably up that to like an hour and a half or so. Another update I have, I'm trying to get back into reading. So I think I mentioned before, I'm reading Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine, and I am actually kind of getting into it now. So now I actually look forward to reading it, and I thought I was going to finish it this weekend. I don't know what made me think that, but I gave myself that goal. I don't think it's going to be done this weekend, but it is going to be done by the end of the week. So I'm on page 189 out of 320, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 325. So pretty close to getting done with this one, just over halfway through. That's where I'm at. Those are my little updates. Those are things I want to work on. I meant to do a weigh-in today, but I didn't. I mean, I still could, but I wanted to do my weigh-in before I ate breakfast, but I forgot. So I'll probably just wait till next week to do it anyway, instead of doing it tomorrow. I'm trying to weigh myself on the same day because obviously bodies fluctuate, but if you can get it at the same day, on the same day at the same time, you can kind of get a better judgment of what you're actually at. But again, bodies fluctuate, especially as a woman, we have our cycle. So yeah, there's that too. So that is it for me for now. If you are interested in just hanging around for the journey, seeing if we actually reach these goals I've set for myself, or if you need someone to work with, I know I certainly could use a little community. That's what I would like to do, is build a community here. I would love if you have any tips, like if you've gone through something where you're trying to like lose weight, build better habits, anything that you've done that helps you. I would love to hear what you guys do. Yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to create a little community because I don't really have anyone in my personal life to help me through these kind of things. So I've turned to the interwebs to try to find folks. So yes, let me know what you're doing to work on your journeys, especially during the holiday season where there are more treats and snacks and foodstuffs. I would love to know what you got going on, and we can just try to motivate each other. Maybe if you'll have me, I'd really appreciate it. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and I will see you all next time. Happy Sunday. Today I am, well, not really doing much, but I'm out on a walk. I went to my parents' house and got their dog. So I thought it'd be nice to get her out because I know she would have just been sitting in the house while my parents watch football. So I just decided to go get her since I was gonna walk out here anyway. Just gonna be out here walking. I don't know how long I'm gonna walk, but it's a nice day outside. It's like 55 degrees, a little breezy, enough for a sweatshirt but no jacket, nice and sunny out. So just trying to get as much of this as I can before it's just miserably cold and dark and icy, etc. So yeah, I'll check back in a little bit later. Alrighty, done with the walk. I don't know, my parents' dog is acting, I don't know, different than she has before. When she would see other dogs, she used to not really care, or see like other people, she would just keep walking. But today, like every dog, she would like be pulling the leash, and then there were these two kids that she was playing with, but they wanted to play with her, so that was fine. And then it was just, yeah, every dog she just had to pull the leash for, and she didn't used to do that. But I do know my dad started taking her to the dog park, so I think now she just expects every dog to want to play with her, or that she can play with every dog. So yeah, I know people who don't really like dog parks. I know I've seen a lot of vets say they don't like the dog park for a lot of reasons, but I would say my reason is that she just seems very, like, seems more wild, I guess. She doesn't listen as much, so yeah. But I think she had a good walk. We walked 1.6 miles today. It took about 54 minutes, just because I had to keep stopping when dogs would come by, and I had that time where the kids were playing with her, so it did take longer than what I had initially planned on. Anyway, on the way home, there's a dog, the menace in question. So yeah, heading home once I drop her off, and that'll be it for me for the day. But yeah, it was still a nice day. It was a good day. It was such a good day, in fact, that everybody was outside. I'm not mad at it, of course. We should be enjoying the outside and nature, and just appreciating what we have around us, because there's so many people around the world who just can't enjoy simple things like going for a walk. So I am happy that I was able to do that today. I'm grateful that I was able to do that, that I have a safe place to walk, that I felt well enough to be able to go on a walk. So there's a lot of people who aren't well, they can't go out. So overall, just grateful for the experience. There are times when I look at my life and it's not where I want to be personally, but then I have to remember that we all have different journeys, and even though I may not like where I'm at, it's not the worst place I can be. So I'm just trying to be more mindful and more grateful for the place that I'm at, and going for a walk in the park, as simple as it is, it's still something that I should be grateful for.
Hello, I'm on the floor. I did some shopping this weekend. Well, this is over a little bit of time, a few days, something, not really sure. I've been shopping, discount shopping, because I'm on a budget, so I can't just be out here spending my money, but I do still like to shop. Also, I think I had mentioned it before, but I don't have any Christmas decorations, and I really am feeling in the spirit. So that is what some of this is. Some is just stuff I saw around, some stuff that I just wanted to get. So I went to Five Below, Dollar Tree, Ross, Burlington, and a thrift store. So I'm gonna just show you what I got, because I got the things and I want to share. So I'm just gonna grab whatever. Like I said, I don't know how long it's been. I think it's just been a week or so. So the first bag I have is from Five Below. I have this stackable vanity, and then it's cute. It's got little bow handles on here. And then this is something I'm gonna put upstairs on my desk, and I'm gonna put like my crafting markers in here and just other various craft things and desk things. So that's going upstairs. I got, well, nothing really exciting, but I got some nail glue because I realized I don't have any nail glue. So I was going to do my nails the other day, but no glue. This one, I feel like this is actually from Dollar Tree, but somehow it got in this bag. But this is some wall art, just some little wall stickers. And these ones I think I'm going to put upstairs because I have another pack that I think I'm going to leave down here. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I feel like I got other stuff. I got, oh, it's stuff I already used. So I got some perfume and some brow and lash mascara, which actually I can show, but I'll do that later because that will require me to get up, move my body. It was hard enough getting down here just the way my body is, so if I'm getting up, I don't want to have to get right back down immediately. So I'll show you the stuff that I got, the other stuff I got later. Since I have another Five Below bag, I'll show you this, but I got this stuff today. So what I got are some press-on nails, just some French tips, because I don't know what style I wanted to get. So when I don't know what style to get or what color I want, I just go to French tips. And I haven't had my nails done in so long, so I want to have my nails done finally. And then I just got 2 pink stockings, and I do have a plan. I don't know if it's going to work, but I want to put garland on the wall and then hang these in the garland. When I decorate, I'll show, but yeah, I got these. They're so cute. I saw other pink stockings. There was one that had sequins on it, and the other one, I don't know what the other one looked like, but I ended up with those because I think these just honestly cost less. And actually when I scanned them, they were what was it? Okay, so the stockings actually were 2 for $5, or one is $3. So I ended up saving $1. We love that. The next thing I have is a bag from Dollar Tree. So from Dollar Tree, I got, like I said, it's a lot of Christmas decor. So I got this little tabletop tree, and I don't plan on getting an actual tree. As a matter of fact, I know for sure I'm not getting an actual tree. 1, I don't want one, and 2, I don't really have space for one. I could move stuff around to make it work, but I don't want to. I just don't want a tree. It's just me in this house. I'll put up some cute ornaments if I want, but I don't think I want to do that either. We'll see what the vibes are. But I did get this little tree, and I got a little star to go on top, and I think it's cute to have like the contrast of the gold and then the silver pinkish of the tree. So this will be my tree, and it's just gonna go on this little table I have over here because that makes sense to me. And then here are the other little actually, these are window decorations. Oh, I know what I was going to do. For these, I was going to put them in my cubicle because I have glass in them. I am in a spot where everybody sees my decorations, so I like to have cute decor. Everyone in the office knows I'm the one with the cute decorations, cute girly pink stuff. So I'm just going to live up to my expectation. So I got these. I think they're super cute. And these are going to go in the window in my cubicle. So let me set that aside so I can take that to work. And then I got 2 things of garland. The garland I got is white, and it's got a little snowman on there, if you can see that. And then this one I wasn't sure where I wanted it to go, but I think I want these to go upstairs maybe. The next place I went to is Ross. And actually in Michigan, we just started getting Ross's maybe like a year or so ago. I don't know why we never had Ross. We had Burlington, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, all those kind of stores, but never a Ross. And now there's a Ross popping up everywhere. And I'm really happy about it because Ross actually I feel like it's a combination of TJ Maxx and Marshalls, where it has TJ Maxx quality stuff, but Burlington prices, because Burlington's a little less than TJ Maxx. So that's what I like about Ross, and Ross has more actual name brands, where Burlington has name brands, but then it's just a lot of like little off cheapy brands that are just good for low price stuff. So I'm glad to have a Ross now. But what I got from there are these holiday pom-pom garland. And it's cute, it's sparkly, it's pinky. This one is a 12-foot garland. And this one is what I want to put up on the wall. And then have like the stocking. So I have the stocking kind of hanging in the garland. Can you see the vision? Do you see the vision? Probably not. Nextly, I got the shower curtain. And then you can see the design is bows and pink snowflakes. My favorite things, pink and bows. So I really like this one. And then this, not Christmas at all, but I needed a new cookie sheet because one I had, I cooked some chicken on it. And then the like juices from it spilled off my foil and then burnt on there. So I just needed to get a new one of these. And this is the Paris Hilton brand. It's very sturdy, very solid. It's actually more sturdy than the other one I have. So actually I'm pretty glad to have this one. Now that I'm holding this, the other one is actually not great quality at all. So it worked out. Let's do Valentine. I just went here today. So the first thing, I've been looking for a pair of boots. I used to have a pair and I don't know what happened to them. They must have just worn out and I threw them away and I just don't remember throwing them away, but I just know that they're not in this house anywhere. So I just had to get another pair of Chelsea boots, and these are really nice. Just black. They're comfortable. They are, I don't know what brand this is. NYNC. And then these are $25, and these are actually men's shoes because unfortunately I have big feet. So it's hard for me to actually find cute shoes that don't look like they're made for men. They're exactly what I was looking for. And even though they are men's shoes, they don't look too chunky or clumpy like a men's shoe. So I'm very happy that I found these for only $25, and they're really good quality. They're heavy, they're nice and sturdy. This leather is pretty good, so I can't complain. I will be wearing them tomorrow. I also got these. This is a salt and pepper shaker. Looks like it's a stack of presents and candy cane. And this is like hand painted ceramic. It's super cute, pinks, everything I want. This is gonna go, I have a Lazy Susan on my dining table. And I also got this napkin holder. Same brand, but this one is a little snowman. It's super cute, peppermint snowman. So it matches the salt and pepper shaker. So I have like a little set that'll be on the table. The last thing I have is I went to this thrift store in Ann Arbor, which is not super close to me, but I was at work and I was like, let me just stop here. I'm driving over here. Let me just stop by. I did find this wreath and I wish I had bought it, but I didn't buy it because I thought I had a wreath, but I realized I donated it because I went upstairs to go get it and I was like, oh, right. I got rid of it. So now I don't have one and I really wish I had bought that one. It was cute too. It had ornaments on, like pink ornaments and pink frosted stuff. It was only $6. I should have just bought it anyway and then I could have returned it if I didn't want it. But it's definitely not going to be there if I were to go tomorrow or something. So, oh well. I'll just have to find something else because I do like a good wreath. So yeah, that'll be something I'm looking forward to. I know I'm not going to find one for $6, or I might. I do still want to go to some thrift stores around me, to see what they have. You never know. And if not, I'll see if I can find a reasonably priced one. Sometimes Michael's has good sales on their wreaths, so I'll probably check there if I can't find something at a thrift store. But this one, I honestly don't know the name of it, but like I said, it was in Ann Arbor, so I don't usually go over there. I just happened to be there. The first thing I got, and I'm really happy I found this, is Wii Play. Yes, I do still have my Wii. Yes, it still works. I mostly just have Just Dance and then a couple. Actually, I think the only Wii branded game is, what's it? Is it called Wii Fit? Where you get on that balance board. I think it's called Wii Fit. But I wanted this Wii Play, and I wanted to buy it a long time ago, but every time I found it, it was still like expensive. And Wii's been out for a very long time. They don't even make them anymore. Nintendo's moved on to the Switch. They're on Switch 2. They don't care about the Wii anymore. So the fact that people were still selling their Wii Play discs for like $20 was kind of crazy to me. So I kind of just gave up. But I just happened to go look in the little case, and it was only $4.50 for a video game. Next, I got these cute earrings. I probably won't be able to wear them like long term because they were just $1, and they're probably gonna make my ear hole itchy. But they're cute because they're just little Christmas bows. So I'm just gonna wear them around Christmas time, I guess. I got this candle holder. It says Noel. Sparkly. Love that. I got one more thing too, but it's already being used. So what I'm gonna do is grab the other things that I got just so I can show you. And then that'll be it. Okay, so from Five Below, the one thing that I already opened and used is this Wet n Wild Mega Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. And I don't know why I didn't have anything like this before, but I don't always want to do my eyebrows and put on mascara, so it's nice, especially on weekends. I don't usually wear makeup, so it's nice to just be able to at least put them in place and shape them so I look a little bit put together without having to actually put on makeup. This is another thing from Five Below, is this perfume. This is the Five Below dupe of whatever Kim Kardashian perfume there is. I don't actually know what the Kim Kardashian perfume is. I just know that it's a Kim Kardashian dupe because the perfume is called like Kimberly Silhouette, I think. And I don't know perfume notes. I just know that smells good. Oh, it just smells so good. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know of notes. Stop eating that. Okay, so for this perfume, so yeah, it's called the Kimberly Silhouette Trinity. And I thought it was just a Five Below thing, but after Googling it, it's pretty much at any discount place. So I see it. I'm looking on Amazon right now. So the top notes are lavender, pink pepper, black pepper, and juniper berries. Middle notes are orris, violet leaf, and incense. Base notes are sandalwood, cedar, vanilla, and vetiver. I don't know what that is. All I know is that it smells good. So what the heck is orris? Orris is... it's a root often included as one of the main ingredients of a... okay, not helpful. It's a root. A root of the Iris germanica and Iris pallida. Common name of the Queen Elizabeth root. Okay, so a flower. And then vetiver is... oh, well, you can get it as an essential oil. It is a perennial bunch grass native to tropical Asia. It is widely recognized for its aromatic roots, which are used to produce vetiver essential oil, known for its calming and grounding properties, often utilized in aromatherapy to promote peaceful sleep. Oh, it also has applications in traditional medicine, serving as a natural coolant skin soother and air purifier. It's also valued in perfumery for its deep, rich scent. Well, I learned something new today. I can find something else that'll help me with sleep. Get some vetiver, says it promotes peaceful sleep. I am someone who cannot sleep, so maybe I'll give it a try and let you guys know how that works. So yeah, all I know is this perfume smells really good, and it lasts all day too, because there was one day I put it on, and you know how you put perfume on yourself and like you can't smell it anymore? I had walked past someone and he was like, "You smell so good." And it was like, end of the day, I had been moving around a lot, and I was like, "Oh, thank you." And this is the perfume I use, so you should get you some of this. This is really good. The last thing I got, this from the thrift store, is this vase. And I don't know if you can see, but there's a heart on there. This plant is actually from a coworker. Well, it's two plants. It's from a coworker. She has a lot of plants in her house, and she was like, do you want any plants? I'm like, yeah, I'll take some plants. So she gave me this, and I finally put it in to the vase, and it looks so nice. It's so cute, and I like that I can see the roots of the plant. So yes, my friends, that is everything I got. So I did some more shopping. Not a lot, but I really don't have any Christmas decorations, which is fine. It's not a necessity, but I do like to decorate. I like my cute things, so I did go shopping with my mom yesterday. Yesterday was Black Friday, but we don't really go anywhere where that really matters. So I went to Burlington, Dollar Tree, TJ Maxx, and At Home. Let's dig into this bag. I put everything into my reusable bag. Well, it's my mom's reusable bag, but she said I could keep it because it fits my style a little bit more than hers. But anyway, I'm gonna start with a couple of things my mom gave me. So she gave me this Merry Christmas sign. I don't actually know where this is gonna go, but we'll find somewhere for it. It is glittery. I don't know if you can even tell how glittery. Now you can't, but it's that glitter that just comes off. So wherever I put it, I just want it to be somewhere where I won't rub up against it. There's something else she got me. Oh yeah, some window clings that she got last year but never used. It just says Merry Christmas. Can't really see it, but I'm gonna put these on this front window. I'm gonna put these on this front window here. So she gave me these little festive glasses that I can wear to work. Can't really tell because I'm wearing my glasses, but I'll be cute to wear to work. They feel kind of small. I kind of have a big head, so I probably won't wear them all day when I do put them on, but they're cute, they're festive. So here I have the stuff I got from Dollar Tree. So I got some faux flowers. I got these, but this was all they really had. Like I could go to another Dollar Tree. I still don't know if I want these ones, so that's why I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep everything, so I'm probably gonna return them. And then I got this little bowl here, just has like a little Christmas scene. And this is actually for work. So last year, well, when I first started this working in the office part of my job, I was the only one who really decorated and like put candy out. So now it's just a tradition, I guess, that I do that. However, there is another girl who works there who works in like building and facilities management who has the company credit card. So she just has to get approval. So hopefully she can buy the candy so I don't have to spend my own money buying candy for these people. I got some, what is this called? Wire edged ribbon. And then this, so I got snowman, trees, snowflakes, and this is gonna go right here where the fall decorations are. Last thing I got are these icicle ornaments. I got them, and when I bought them, I was like, oh yeah, I know I'm definitely gonna use these, but now I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Next bag is from At Home. So I have a bag from at home. I didn't get much from here. I don't know what it is, but it's November 29th. There's not really a lot of Christmas stuff out anymore. Because what I was really looking for was soap dispensers. I wanted a spoon rest for the kitchen. I did find some kitchen stuff. And then just some various decorations. But what I did find there was, so like I said, I got some more ribbon. Because what I want to do for my front door, I was going to get a wreath. But I couldn't find a wreath that I was really like, oh yeah, I want that wreath. And plus they were like $40 to $50. I know Michael's probably has some good deals on their wreaths. They usually do. But I'm just going to wrap the door like a present. Because I have a lot of wrapping paper from last year that I didn't use. I have one that's not even opened yet. So I'll just wrap the door. And by wrap the door, I mean I'm just going to put the wrapping paper over the door. And then wrap this around the door like a bow. I think that'll be super cute. So that's what I got this ribbon for. And then I'll have a lot left, so I'll find somewhere else to put it. Because I think I want to put ribbon on the kitchen cabinets too. So I'll see how much is left after that. And then I did get a couple ornaments. Like I said, I'm not having a tree, but I can still hang them up. And they're cute. So I have this bee, which is cute, as you can see. So this is like a pink, white, mint, green, which is pretty much my colors of my house. And I got this bee because it's cute, kind of like cutesy, candy caney. And then the Santa is a brown Santa. And as a brown girl myself, I like when I can find representation in my decorations, because there used to be a time where you couldn't get black or brown Santas or anything really, because I guess they just didn't really think that we needed representation. But I guess we fought hard enough for long enough that they're like, all right, give the people what they want. I believe this is from Burlington. So I got kitchen towels, and then at first I actually have found this. So it's one of those anti-fatigue floor mats, because I have this in front of my sink because I do a lot of hand washing at the sink. So it just makes sense to have it there. That's all I got from Burlington. So I just like that it matches. And I think this was from TJ Maxx. I've been looking for a rice cooker for a long time. Again, something else I could have just ordered online but didn't. But I got this rice cooker. It is pink, and it does come with the, where'd it go? So it comes with a measuring cup, a rice spatula, and of course the whole actual rice cooker. And that's it. That is what I got yesterday. Like I said, it wasn't too much, but really the only thing I want to return is the stuff from Dollar Tree. Everything else I'm pretty okay with. So that is my mini haul. I am dressed to go to the gym. I haven't been to the gym in over 2 weeks, I think, maybe even 3. 1, I've been exhausted. 2, I haven't been feeling well. And 3, I just haven't felt like it. I haven't really been pushing myself at all, but we're going today. We're doing a thing. I wanted to go because the place I donated my other Christmas stuff to is by my parents' house. So I kind of want to go over there when I go that way to get the lights, just to see if they still have some of the stuff that I had donated. But I donated that stuff, I want to say it was in September. And if they're like other places, they probably already put it out and it's probably all gone by now. But you never know. They could be either putting things out in phases, or maybe they didn't start putting stuff out until recently. So I just want to go see if maybe they have some of the stuff that I donated, and I can see if I can go buy it for cheap. But I will say that thrift store is a little bit more pricey than other thrift stores I go to, so not ideal. But I just want to see, like, if I can find the wreath that I donated, that would be great. But it was a nice wreath, so it's probably gone. But I'll just see what's there, and of course see what other people donated. So we can go take a look at that. All right, so I'm gonna finish getting ready and then head out. I think I'm gonna go to the gym first. I'm not gonna do too much today. I'm really just going to move my body because my body is screaming at me to do something productive. So we're gonna go to the gym, move around a little bit, and then I will head over towards my parents' house and see what we can get over there. Okay, so I did go to this thrift store to see if they still had some of the stuff I gave them. They do not. There's just two things that it could be. One, already gone. Two, it got moved somewhere else because I get so much stuff. So nothing here for me today, but it is what it is. Although I do kind of want a donut now. So I was watching a baking show and they made donuts. So now I want a donut. And I'm across the street from the donut bar and they have like specialty donuts. Though I do think they're like $6. I'll look online and see. I don't know what their prices are. But I really shouldn't eat a donut before I go to the gym. And then they're the kind of place that once they run out of donuts, they close. So, like, I could wait till after the gym, but they might not have any donuts. It's probably better that way. So, okay, I'll go work out, and then if they still have donuts when I'm out, then I was meant to have a donut. If they don't have any, then that means I'm not meant to have a donut. There's that. Okay, let's do that. But now I am going to go to the gym, because that's right down the street here. And then, yeah, if donuts are available afterwards, I will be getting a donut. You will find out if that ends up happening.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females made you just a...
So, after I left the gym, I went to that donut place. They didn't have any donuts. They were closed. So it was a sign. So I just went to the grocery store, picked up a few things. I needed to get cat litter, some more sweet potatoes, and then just some other random stuff. So it's all good. I did get some ice cream though, but it was on sale, so I couldn't not get it, you know? It was like $2 off. Anyway, I have my post-workout meal. It's kind of dinner time, but I woke up late today because I didn't sleep last night. I went shopping with my mom, came home, I was super tired, so I fell asleep. I think it was like 7 or 8. I woke up at midnight and then I couldn't go back to sleep, so I stayed up until 4. And then I woke up again at 8, and then I didn't actually get ready to like head out until 12. So for me, that's a late day. So normally I would be like getting dinner ready or still be full from lunch. So I guess technically this is lunch, but anyway. I made some baked spaghetti the other day, so I have that. 2 pieces of garlic bread. Again, it's post-workout, I need carbs. And then I got this Ben & Jerry's milk and cookies, ice cream. Probably won't eat too much of that, but I have that as my sweet treat. And then, of course, a cup of water. And then after that, just finish up some laundry. I'm gonna do a little bit more decorating, and then hopefully I can decide what I want to do with everything and see what else I want to get. If I even want to get anything else, I might just leave it as it is for now and then just do some more next year. We shall see. But it's time for me to eat, and I'll check back in a little bit later.
Oh, oh,